did I go over polarity? I would go back to that. There's a quiz on D2L. Let me say this first. Quizzes. This one on polarity. I'll go over that, I guess, Friday. I just forgot to go over it. It's kind of context of load structures. But so far you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quizzes up there to be practicing. I now have electron configurations on there, so you can practice those. Also, let me point to under PowerPoints. The lecture test 1 PowerPoint is there. The test 2 PowerPoint is also here. So I'll change that and just call it PowerPoints, that section. And I will use that PowerPoint today. Test 2 PowerPoint. And this is where I left off. I did start solubility, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, and then I didn't like the chart in the book. So what's in test 2 PowerPoint so far? I just put polyatomic ions in here, just to remind you what they are. This is a solubility chart from our book that I didn't like. This is a solubility chart from another book that I do like. And this last PowerPoint, I've just taken a picture of these to do practice with these types of things. 51 and 52 look like this. 53 and 54 say gives you the name. So potassium carbonate plus lead to nitrate. And I just went ahead and turned them into these because I won't do that on the test. I won't make a new naming question for the test. So 53 and 54. Okay. Looks good. So if you look at 51 and 52, this is the way I want them to look. 53, they just made them a little more tricky by saying potassium carbonate and lead 2 nitrate. I just went ahead and gave you this because that's what you would rather have. But you'll see when I get there to those. So that's what's in the PowerPoint so far. I want to use this chart. I guess it's the same information. I would use this one, but I've summarized that chart here, so I have it on the board, so I don't have to keep going back and forth from the camera. So this is a summary of that solubility chart. I will give you the solubility chart on a test, just be able to use it. I put together a little periodic table sketch under there, so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. Okay, solubility. In note, when I say solubility, I specifically mean ionic compounds in water. Water being the solvent, the ionic compound being the solvent. Solubility. So solubility. I'll go ahead and do it like that. All right, so there's vessel with some water in it. beaker or something.
All right.
And let's say, oh, let me tell you this too. You see this on the solubility chart, CH2COO, and up here on this solubility chart, you see C2H3O2. Here's the actual structure of this thing. It is a polyatomic ion. It's called acetate. It's got a negative charge on it. You sometimes see this written as CH3COO negative. You also sometimes see it as CH3CO2 negative. You also sometimes see it as C2H3O2. Three different ways to represent the same molecule. These are almost identical. There's various reasons why we might use